Welcome back with me Axel, okay, and this is the gameplay for Hawk, and we are going to test out armor feature for today. So let's get started. And which armor that I'm going to compare between probably these two, the armor laser defense grid that adds your armor like plus 371, and with this carbon fiber armor that minus 13% of incoming damage. So which of these two is the best for your defense? Here goes. I'm going to add more armor with this robot beetle, so we have full armor and then minus incoming damage, and we have this. Alright, the first one I'm going to compare probably on the higher stage like this. 1 to 7. Yes, how about this 1 to 7? So I could compare like the normal bullets as well as the boss damage, something like that. Alright, let's go with this. We have full armor defender for now, and now let's see if we can get this. Like, alright, that's as much damage for the first normal bullets, and let's see if we can get some other damage, some kind of, or like right, that the flame just hit my defender, and we have some other kind of damage. Let's see about this. Of course, defender won't be able to defend against these rockets except if you use the fourth ability or overdrive, something like that. And alright, this one, the red defenses that shoots just now, that quite hurts. And of course, that's the armor feature. Now that's great. Now getting this, I'm just cleaning up the entire screen with this, so you can compare how much damage that I got from this armor and then minus incoming damage. And this is just throwing out my curiosity against all of these facts, and which is better. I'm so excited to find it out. We have all of these bullets on this boss. Alright, let's lay out everything. We got the cannons. Alright, that's just one of the damage that I just received from the cannons. That big damage, I think so. Or about this. Now let's get hit by the R1. And how is this? Stars or just the damage from cannon? Right, I'm just going to dodge. Alright, that's the damage from the stars. Unfortunately, it's not that big enough, so we are safe enough with this armor plus. So that's quite a bonus with the plus armor percentage. Alright, so now we have to switch to the other setup, and I'm going to have this minus incoming damage. So getting this ready with the other setup devices. There you go. I'm going to switch with fiber armor. That's one of the strongest armor I have right here, along with the other armor. Alright, now the robot that has minus incoming damage is this Nayat. Minus 10% damage. So that's more or less like 13% plus 13 and plus 10. So that will be like 36 more or less. Right, we got this. Minus 36 incoming damage. So that's like, wow, a lot. Almost half of the damage that's going to be cut. And where is the normal bullets? I'm going to get this. Seems like the damage got lessened up. And it's still too early to judge or to decide. Yes, you can see that the second damage that I got from normal bullets seems like the recovery is getting faster. I'm not sure if that's the Nayat's doing of having the higher damage, boosting the higher damage for the plane. And we should see the R1. Right, just receive the damage, the other damage from the red defenses. And I remember correctly that the damage from the red defenses is high enough. And we got this. Nayat still recovers. And pay attention not for the recovery, but just for the damage at the time received. And we got this. How about the boss? Go ahead. Let me receive some of the damage. And first from this gun. Alright, that's it. Still a high damage, but not really that hurt, I think. Let me finish this. Yes, that's all. Now how about the next? Let's find out some other bullets like that. The normal bullets, wow, that seems to be like a lot less damage compared with the armor. I'm not sure yet. Probably you can compare it yourself. But for me, in my opinion, I think that the minus incoming damage is better than the armor plus armor. So here goes. That's the result so far. And now how about if we mix them both and let's go with this. So I have half armor and half minus incoming damage plus. How about the robot setup? I'm going to have probably minus incoming damage. So we have one armor, so it will be like minus 26% of incoming damage plus 371 armor. And which one is going to be better? Alright, it's still a mystery for getting this mix up stuff. Destroy 66 targets. Alright, so the damage that just getting received. So it seems like the minus incoming damage does a greater effect compared with this. Alright, let's see about this. The other one, bullets. Let me receive the other bullets. So that's more or less like so if you have armor plus, that means like you receive more damage. I'm not sure why or where is the calculation coming from. Right, we got this, the other one. Now bullets, more of the bullets on the screen. Alright, that's just solid. And I think that alright, I'm going to have full armor probably. If we can compare with the other planes or the other stages. Let's see, after this we got the boss gunhead again. Now let's try to receive some more of the damage. Normal bullets from the plane. And the damage is more or less where it's like a heavy damage from the gun. So you cannot like minus or get a lot less damage than the normal one. Except for the small bullets probably, like stars, like this. And you can get hit probably rings. And not that one, the cannons one on the right and left side. That's going to hurt you a lot. Right, I just got the damage from the ring. And seems like the armor comparison is not available for every type of cannons. So you have to compare it like yourself. And let's see about this. So it still remains like a mystery whether you want to compare it to one other stage or not. On the other stage, I'm going to have the same setup as the minus incoming damage one as the previous one. Alright, so moving down I mean. On the stage, the normal one, destroy 39 targets, I'm sorry. And here goes. The defenses, and we can like measure up. That's the flame. Alright, that's great. Lasers. So we have lasers. Why not getting damage? The laser doesn't seem to be hurting a lot. Minus incoming damage. So we have like no of the lasers barrier like Delirium or Red Queen has. I like this. Not going to be afraid with lasers, especially with this plane and the setup. Going to have the attack plus. Alright, planes. Come gather up. And going to slay with Nayat. The stage seems to be doing well for this one. Alright, the plane. Alright, we have robots. And I'm waiting for bullets. Oh, here goes. That's one of the damage. And we can compare it later with armor plus. Alright, seems to be dealing a good damage. And I'm just going to slay everything with Nayat. Since I have the barriers on. Lasers, not going to afraid with lasers as I have. See like that, the red defenses even shoots lasers that deals a scratchy damage. A scratch doesn't do like a big deal of damage. If you see over that. Alright. Let me get this, the rest of the planes. And winning on this. How about testing out the previous setup, the armor one. And of course the comparison will be good for that one. Right, let's switch with the robot build that has armor plus. And I'm going to switch back to armor this defense grid. Alright, that seems to be great. And we are going again on the stage 122 heroic mode. Going to solo this as well, so that will be more accurate for getting this measurement. Alright, the same setup, get ready for that. And alright, that's the first one, and going to get hit with lasers. Oh my goodness, I just slayed the lasers. Right, the bullets just getting to hit me, my plane, and seems like a lot more damage. Almost twice compared to the previous one. Or lasers. Lasers still does the same amount of damage, I guess. How about this? Alright, cleaning up the planes. And we have normal bullets. Right, I'll try to take the damage as much as I can. Probably on some of the enemies. Going to preserve myself, of course. Not to die. Incredible. And right, planes. And these balls. That has auras. Right, that's just getting hit by that. The blue balls. And of course, the damage is, as you can see, the flame as well, the fireball. And the lasers does seems like the same amount of damage as with or without the armor plus. Right, see like that? Doesn't seem to be like less, or well, you can think yourself probably the comparison on this. Alright, I'm going with this build. But if we have looked at the out of context, probably at the damage, if you want to see, probably Naya does help boosting the damage a bit. So if we take a look about the armor plus and then the minus incoming damage, we have to come into the conclusion, as for now it's just a few stages samples, but I'm not sure whether this will work out with the other stages, so I'm going to mix this, or probably just going to have the pure minus incoming damage, so something like that. But the full armor, I don't seem to trust them enough with the defenses. So you have minus incoming damage and combined with the other armor, and then of course you can get the maximum result for this. So that's all of my experiment for today, and thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave thumbs up as always, and goodbye. Great, any of them. And now let's get ready. Alright, flamer in action with this new speed robot. And we have this, burn everything on the screen.